Welcome back to the Central Broward Regional Park here in Fort Lauderdale. And 177, the target, the magical figure for Michigan, chasing victory in this third encounter today at this lovely venue. And batting first, Yash Dallas scored 176 for 5. And 177, Michigan will be going after. So we're waiting. There is a slight delay. Um, Seems to be some. Right. So I think all is okay. All is well. Some issue with the scorers. And I think we are ready to go. So Hussein is going to open together with Hussein. And here is the first ball. Delivery outside the off stump, punched away beautifully through the covers for 4. Not much of a footwork, not very graceful. He's not the sort of batsman you'll take home to meet your parents. But that delivery was outside the off stump. He had the room to punch it, and there it was, just punching it away for 4. Let me welcome Faisal into the commentary team. He has been coming here for quite a while. He has finally arrived, Faisal.
Good evening, all, and it was a good start for the Michigan. It was a bit of a loosener, wide outside the off stump. Plenty of time for the batter. Just punched it through the cover. Power play is on. Not many sweepers around. This one is short in the air, but it will clear the infield and one bounce over the fence. Back-to-back boundaries for the Michigan, and a good start by Hussein.
Yes, Hussein, he's throwing back the ball. He's not going to mess around. Chasing 177 is no easy task. So he's not going to die wondering. He's lending back the ball. Saif will be looking to, I think at this point in time, what Saif needs to do is to just pull back a bit. He's getting into his hitting zones, and that's an issue, as he just needs to pull it back a bit. I want to say good evening to one of the most successful cricketers on the domestic scene here, Najaf Shah, and of course the captain of the defending champion team, Somerset Cavaliers. This is overthrows now, and they're going to get one sloppy bit of work out there. So the score goes on to 9. Good evening, Najaf.
Thank you very much, Vinod. Evening to everyone here. It's a great tournament. Yeah, it's player to playing this tournament. I'm playing. This is my 4th year, and the last 2 teams are my champion teams of this tournament. I played in 2016 for US All Star, and they were champion that year. And last year, I played for Somerset Cavaliers. They were also champion.
Well, 9 without loss, and should I ask who will be the champions this year?
I mean, it's very difficult to answer your question because cricket is a funny game, and like 3-4 teams, they are really good. US All Star, they are a really good team, and they are playing good cricket. California Bears, they are also a good team, and they are playing good too.
He struck on a pad. Did he get an inside edge onto that one? Because that looked pretty adjacent. Or was it just outside the off stump? Because playing a shot, had he been struck outside the off stump, I think he would have been okay. Well, the only thing could have saved him there is an inside edge there, Faisal.
Yeah, it looked pretty straight. You're right. The inside edge saved him on that occasion. That's much better line and length as well, making a good comeback after conceding the 2 boundaries. This time short, wide, and dropped at point. That was a chance. Was hit hard, but straight to the fielder. And went straight in and straight out. 9 for no wicket after the first over.
Catches win matches, the old adage. Catches win matches, and that should have been taken. Let's have a look again. It was outside the off stump. He just threw the bat at it, and a poor attempt by the fielder there. Just going for it with one hand, and he was able to floor that one. 9 without loss at the end of the first over. The power play in effect now, so they're looking to maximize that, and so back to our discussion with Najaf. Najaf, 2 games, 2 victories so far this season, and you're building up nicely into the knockout stage now.
Yes, our team is doing really well. I'm very happy as a captain. I mean, few good players, good names. They are playing for us, and we are playing really good as a team. Especially our team chemistry is very good. So I mean, I'm looking forward again, and I mean, we are trying our best to defend this tournament.
Well, this delivery strikes the batsman on the body. He was looking to pull. It came onto him quicker than he anticipated, and it crashes into to Hussein. It goes down to point. There is no run. Hussein, of course, the man looking to lead the way here to get his team close to or even over this total of 176. And he continues, he waits, an open stance as we see these days. This is helped away around the corner. It's going to go into the boundary for forward, backward square. That's a badly lined delivery. It was angled down the leg side, and basically what he did was just helped it on its way down to the boundary for 4.
A short arm jab that cramped for room, but he got good quick hands and got it away. Fine of the fielder. Good fast hands. Got it behind square and away from the fielder. And taking opportunity of this, Najaf, can you tell us something about your team this year? Who have you got? Who the big names in the game after this ball? In the air once again. Clears the infield and bounces into the fence. This good aggressive start by the Michigan. Taking attack to the YASH Dallas bowlers. They're chasing a decent target. They would need to bat like this in the power play. Move to 17 without a wicket, and all 17 have gone to Hussain. Najaf?
Andre Russell is playing for us this year, and Rusty Theron from South Africa. He's playing for us. Xavier Marshall from West Indies. He played a couple of games for West Indies. He's playing for us. MichCA openers, both openers, they are doing really well so far. I mean, they are doing excellent. Like they scored 25 runs in 1.5 overs. So far they are very much in the match.
Hussain is on fire here. He's just making use of any width, any length on offer. Just free his arms and making full use of the power play. You know, that's an excellent start.
Whilst he might not look pretty, he's being very effective here at the top of the order. He's looking to go over the infield, which is what the doctor orders in the power play. Get a good start and look to push on. Shah, you were saying that, you know, you have fellas like Andre Russell, and these guys, basically, they are match winners. Of course, yourself being a very consistent player on the scene. So, Valis Gamari, he is just 15 years old. So you're seeing the inexperience as well. But he's running in hard, and he's looking to get the pace up. That delivery just outside the off stump that the umpire signals wide.
He's got a little bit of shape. It swung a little bit. He's a tall, lanky boy. He's got a good action, good run up. It's a huge platform for him and a very, very good experience at this very young age. It can only go well from here. This one is once again placed behind point. Good tumbling save. And 1 run, strike being rotated by Hussain. The 5th ball of the over. And he's played all the 11 balls and he scored all the runs apart from that wide ball. And as Najaf was mentioning, he's got the most hot property in T20 cricket around the world. Andre Russell has won every league that he's played. And he's a wonderful, wonderful cricketer with the bat, with the ball, and in the field. A complete package. This one again short and wide, too wide, and given as such by the umpire. The youngsters feeling the pinch here, although he's got a good total to defend, but you can understand the nerves at this quite big stage for him.
Yes, the young man, I like his action. He has a nice high action, and he seems to be one with a bright future. Roy Silver at slip, just clapping, encouraging the young man. Roy Silver, of course, the U.S. national. Here he comes in again. That's a slow delivery, so he's showing some variety now. A poor bit of fielding down there at point. and it results in a single. So the score moves on now to 25 without loss. It's the end of the over, end of over number 2, 25 without loss. And Jaf, they've bolted out of the stables.
Sorry.
Say they have bolted out of the stables.
Yeah, so far they are doing excellent. This is, I mean, they are chasing like 176 and they need like 8.5 runs per hour. So far they are ahead actually. They are doing 12 runs per hour. So, I mean, this is really good. This MichCA team, I know them actually. If you remember, they beat the California Bear last year. They chased 220 against them. So these all local guys from Michigan and most of the players from Bangladesh actually. So they are playing together a long time with each other, and I mean they are a good local team you can say. And still, so far, they are proving it against Dallas yes, Dallas Crick Boys.
25 without loss. A good start. Hussein is lending back the ball, and Hussein is now going to face. His delivery down the leg side and the signal wide by the umpire. Good bit of wicket keeping there. The bails were off in a flash. Yes, the US All-Stars winning all 3 matches and winning them convincingly. It's as if the opposition can't score enough runs for Rizwan Chima. He got 100 in the last game, and today he scored 94 not out of just 32 deliveries. That was huge hitting, and they won their first game by 8 wickets, the second game by 123 runs, and today again another big victory. So they're into the knockout. Najaf, you're into the knockout as well, regardless of what happens with your last game. Are you in there as yet?
I think so, yeah. So far, we are good with the run rate as well. I think we are on the top after 2 games. But US All-Star, they won all their games. They are confirmed. But rest of the team, still they have games. So, I mean, it will be confirmed tomorrow, yeah, after our last game, hopefully.
Well, Faisal, I know you've been flying in to come to US Open. Is this your first time at the US Open? Well, very soon. I'm not going to ask you just yet. I'm going to give you some time to settle in, and then I'll get your impressions of what you're seeing. This delivery outside the off stump, coming back in the off spinner, and going back and across, and is playing it straight down the track. So the role, I think, of Hussein here will be just to support Hussein, get the singles, rotate the strike, and look to keep the scoreboard ticking. You want to thank Najaf for his expert views here. I want to wish him all the best. He's a very successful guy. He's a wonderful human being, and I want to wish him all the best. Thank you for joining us. Yes, Faisal, I think at this point in time that the strategy here should be for Hussein to just get the strike over to Hussein. He's hot. You don't want to keep him off the strike for too long.
You're right, Vinod, but that's good thinking on the part of the MichCA 11 because they brought spin into the attack after the first 2 expensive overs. And it's you talking, Hussein got some weight, free his arms, got through the infield, but not quite through to the fence. Got two runs. And the spin has troubled Hussein, and that rhythm that Hussein had for the first 2 overs, he'd been waiting off strike for the whole of the over. And that's sometimes not very good idea to keep the informed man away from the strike, and that could result in him losing his momentum. This one is short and pulled away. There's no sweepers back there, so Hussein is making up for the lost time earlier in the over. Finished off the over with a boundary, 6 of the over, and MichCA is 34 without loss for after 3 overs.
That's a run rate of just over 11.3, and they are well on their way so far. YASH Dallas making 176, so the target 177 of 20 overs. And these guys, the openers, they're giving it a good fit. They're going after the bowling, and the runs are coming at this point in time. The issue is to maintain a run rate, the required run rate should be at this point in time 8.4, but it's early days to maintain a run rate of 8.4 over 17 overs. That's the challenge, Faisal.
You're right, and it's a long way still to go. We've seen matches twist and turn, especially in this format, T20. One good over for the batting side, or vice versa, can turn around the game on its head. As YASH Dallas, YASH Dallas is bringing changes, spin into the attack from the far end as well. And this time it'll be interesting to see how Hussain tackles spin. He was on fire when there was pace on the ball, but the spin now with this evening falling, and it's not cold but a little bit fresh. You think is that little bit of that dew will help for the ball to come onto the bat a bit better second time round?
Yes, definitely. So it's twofold. The ball is going to come onto the bat as soon as the track freshens up. And also, it's going to be a little difficult for the spinners to grip the ball. And given the fact that matches here start at 9 a.m., we have 4 matches every day. It starts at 9 a.m. You know, it's like having 4 seasons or 5 seasons or 6 seasons in one day. This is helped around the corner. I'm very, very impressed with this man, Hussain. He's just blending back the ball, and he now runs away onto 29. So early in the morning, like this morning, with the pitch having some moisture and with the weather about the place, the rain about the place, the ball was actually sticking and stopping, making difficult for stroke play. The sun then came out in all its glory, and by mid-afternoon, the pitch was nicely baked. So then you saw the ball coming nicely onto the bat. The spinners early on this morning, when the Kings 11 played, all 10 wickets fell to the spinners. You had Akil Hussain from Trinidad and Tobago taking 5. This is another Boca exquisite 6 as it goes straight down over a long horn. And Hussain, if he stays in there for any length of time, that total could look very, very gettable, Faisal.
Yeah, Hussain is cutting loose here. There's a free full toss for him down the leg side. He helped himself to that, but this one was a good shot. Nice flighted delivery, but a lofted on drive, carried all the way over the fence, and you could see the YASH Dallas fielders running all over the place. Their captain don't know what to do, and the bowler, even he doesn't know what to do. They're under severe pressure from Hussain, who's moved to 35 of just 12 deliveries, 46 for none. And we're in the 4th over as he gets ready once again. Another full toss, helped it onto the onside, into the gap. It won't cross the fence though. 2 more runs and Hussain is back on strike. MichCA nearing their 50, 48 for no loss.
48 for no loss, and he continues here, Hussain, to thrill the scattering of fans outside. I'm sure his team, they're very happy with his performance so far. 13 deliveries for 37. Sammy tucks this one away from outside the off stump down to a wide long on for 1. Score 49 without loss now. And he is looking to get at Galapali, and he has done that. 15 runs in his over so far, his first over. Looking to put him off, and if they can get a big power play, let's say the 75, 76, that could make a huge difference in chasing down this big total. It will leave them to get 100 of 15, and 100 of 15 is very gettable in a T20 match once you have wickets in hand.
Yes, you're right. We know the final ball was quicker, and the YASH Dallas boys, they're very pleased when Hussain gets on strike, although he hasn't done bad either. He's 8 of 10, but on the other end, Hussain has been belligerent, and they've already used up 4 bowlers. It'll be interesting to see who comes on to bowl now. 49 in 4 overs is a good start, and as you were saying, they're off the blocks pretty rapidly, and that 176 don't look as big now as it was looking at the start of the innings.
Yes, definitely so. And 128 now to win. and they have a total of 16 overs to get that. I think I made an error early on, and I was saying 15 overs to get 100. After the power play, if they can get to 77, it'll be 14. Let's see what happens here. He clears his arms. He comes in to the wicket. He was able to hoik that away down to backward square using the levers to good effect. That's the 50, 53 without loss. And Hussein continues to attack with full force. He's effective. He's not graceful by any stretch of the imagination, but he is effective. You don't need to be graceful in T20 cricket. I think you need to be effective, and this is what he's doing. The lovely pavilion in the background there, the main stand at Central Broward Regional Park. He hikes this one again, and he's going to go back for 2. He has to hustle, and he reaches home. So 55 without loss. Hussein goes on now to 44.
Not much of a footwork, as you said, but he's got fast hands. That helps him out on this couple of times, in this over at least, where he got into a mess with his footwork, got defeated by length. But with quick hands, he was able to get the ball away, once for a boundary and once for the couple. And we could tell that he doesn't like to run very much. He was struggling on that second run. Uses his feet this time. Didn't properly time that. Still good enough for a run. 56 for no loss. It's been reasonably quiet over. No sixes yet in this over, although 7 of the over. And Hussain is back on strike. He looks much more orthodox. Tried to drive, couldn't pierce the offside field. There's 4 fielders in the ring on the offside. Actually 5 fielders. So he's got a packed out offside field.
This delivery is striking him outside the off stump. It runs down to third man, and they take a single. Let's wait to see what's the umpire's verdict, if it's a leg buys or if he did get an edge onto it. We wait for the umpire's signal. In fact, it's runs. So the score goes on now to 57. Hussein, in fact, it's leg buys. So 57 without loss, and our man Hussein is back on strike. Here's Farouk. Hussein is going over the offside field. It pitches and stops a bit, and the fielder is able to retrieve it just meters away from the boundary. He goes back for 2, and he seems to be blowing out there. It reminds me so much of Inzamamul Haq.
You're right there. Struggling with his running. He had to run two twos in this over. That's a lot of hard work for him. Last one skewed off the outside edge. He's such a powerful man. Even the miscues are clearing the inner field and giving no chance to the fielders. And with 1 over to go, YASH Dallas will be happy that for the last 6 balls of the power play, they've got Hussain back on strike. But still, it's a wonderful start for Michigan side. They got 59 now. And the target of 176, they got another 117 runs, now in 15 overs.
Yes, 117 in 15, which is very gettable. Farouk, his over costing 18. Hussain is on strike now, and he is going to face from the northern end. Roy Silva, the U.S. national player, is going to come into the attack. And Roy Silva has to use all his experience here to stem the flow, because runs are leaking at this point in time. Hussain 47. Hussain is on 8. 5 overs bowled so far. And the dew already starting to take effect as we're playing this cricket very close to the winter month. And it's pretty cold outside. It's a bit muggy as this delivery is going down the leg side. Not out, says the umpire. Score remains 59 without loss. Roy Silva with 100 written on his back.
It's a very good first delivery from Roy Silva. Time in knots. Hussain once again in the air. And it's cleared the inner ring, and it will race to the fence. Short boundaries, fast outfield. Didn't quite get hold of that, but good enough for the boundary. And the rollicking start of MichCA 11 is still continuing. Hussain realizing it's the last over before the power play. The only good thing he did was looking to hit it straight. And although he didn't get all of it, still enough bat to get him a boundary, as Silva once again in the air. Fielder's trying to come around, but just eludes him. It's teasing game going on here for the YASH Dallas fielders. They're chasing quite a lot of high balls, but none of them has landed in their laps. And the power play keeps yielding more and more runs. Hussain moves to 14 now. 64 for no wicket. Roy Silva looks quite a nippy medium-paced bowler. And I know hindsight is 20/20, but did he leave himself too late to come in the power play against Hussain?
I think that is definitely the case. You saw a slow delivery on that occasion, so he's showing that variety. He's mixing it up, and that is what he needs to do. And you know, the experience. You're leaking runs. Bring on the experienced bowlers and look to stem the tide. Look to get Hussain back in the pavilion, in the dugout. This time he is missing this one outside the off stump, and it's called a wide. So the score is 65 now without loss. The umpire signaling wide there. YASH Dallas, of course, just to remind you that they made 176. So this game is shaping up to be a thriller. We haven't seen many thrillers at this year's tournament. We have seen a lot of one-sided victories, and we're waiting to see a thriller. Will this be that thriller that we've been seeking? Here is Silva. Beautiful delivery, just touchdown, middle and off, and shape past the outside edge of the bat, and that, to me, has been the ball of this match.
That's a cracking delivery. Good line, good length, little bit of movement. Too good for the inform Hussain. That alludes more to my point that with his experience, last delivery of the over is played quietly. Ran straight down the pitch, Hussain, but no run. And the kind of experience that Silva has playing at the international level, all credit to Hussain. But, you know, he's shown that he's just swinging the bat wildly, and he was given enough of opportunity to do that. If Silva had come on earlier, that power play could have been looking a bit better for the YASH Dallas, but still a very, very good start from Silva. He made an excellent over. 65 for no wicket after the power play. And at this stage, the MichCA 11 is right on top. But as you said, it looks like that this is going to be a very close encounter because the resources that YASH Dallas has at their disposal, and with the experience of Silva, I'm sure once the field restriction goes, he can come up with plans to get rid of Hussain.
I think what he needs to do is to make his 4 overs count. And that's 4 overs that'll be well taken care of, because at the moment the run rate is over 10. Now that is understandable because these guys, they were operating in the power play. Who knows, had it not been the power play, some of those miscued shots that Hussain played could have ended with his dismissal. But at 65 without loss, I think they're on top in this encounter. Good run rate, wickets in hand, but you never know. Cricket is a whole funny game. A wicket or two can have a serious impact here on this run chase. There's going to be a change of bowling, and Harun is going to come in from the southern end. Another spinner coming into the attack, and taking strike is Hussain. He has done his part. He has 13 of 15 deliveries, and here we go again. This is Harun. Good delivery, and worked away down to long on, only a single. Silva is there. And the action man comes into strike. He surveys the field. .66 without loss. outside the off stump and just punched away down to the sweeper's position. A single. So Faisal, I think at this point in time, these guys just need to pull it back a bit, and let's see the approach that Hussein will take. I'm going to leave you in the very capable company of Rana as we continue to provide coverage here of this US Open.
Thank you, Vinod Mamchand. Great atmosphere here, US T20 Open 2018, the 10th year, the prestige tournament. We are sitting here in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, and a very healthy score, 67 for not out. A great short towards the cover, and it's going to be a 4-run. The fielder has given up. Oh, actually, there's a fielder right there. We are after the power play. And my co-commentator, Shah Faisal, he has arrived from Atlanta. A few days back, we have talked about, and he has taken the off from the work, and a cricket lover, a genuine cricket lover, I can say. And I'm meeting him first time, but we've been Facebook friend, and he been hearing about me, and I've been hearing about him. So Hussain is making up for the misfielding that he's been doing. He's on 48, dangerous Hussain, and he's showing the class of the batsman, and they are chasing 177. Still a required 108, but a very healthy current run rate on 10.1, and required run rate is only 8.2. After 6.5 is 69 for 0. A good cut shot from Hussain, and it's going to be a 4-run, so 73 after 7 over. And I'm going to take an analysis from Shah Faisal, who been watching this game very closely.
The last ball boundary spoils the over for the YASH Dallas. Until that point, it was a good over. But the very delicate touch from Hussain finds the boundary, and 73 for no wicket. Also, Hussain, after the power play, has calmed down a little bit. Just focused mainly on rotating the strike, showing the other side of the game. Because in the power play, he was quite belligerent. But he's showing a very, very good game awareness now. Now he knows that all the sweepers around, needs to keep the ball on the ground and rotate the strike, whilst Hussain has done a pretty good job. He's on 19 of 18 balls, as Silva is going to take up the attack. Bowled a very, very impressive first over from the northern end. He's got Hussain on the strike. Hussain is on 49 of 24.
Yes, Shah Faisal, very healthy partnership, a great opener partnership on 73 not out. Michigan, MichCA, they come from Michigan Cricket Association. Here is Roy Silva, who plays for United States Cricket, USA Cricket. Down the leg side, just for 1 run. 74 for 0. Oh, he didn't run. On the replay, I can see there was a miscommunication between the fielder. The ball went deep in the 30-yard circle. Here comes the Roy Silva, and nudged down to steal a single, but a good fielding from YASH Dallas. A very good athleticism is showing over here in Central Broward Regional Park. This is a cricket convention going on over here. And second over, Roy Silva is batting, swing and a miss. What a great ball. Roy Silva is showing all his experience over here. He knows that Hussain is ready to make his half century, but Roy Silva has experience and beat the edge of the bat. And Hussain has taken the crucial wicket of Khan earlier, and this half century will boost. And that's going to be his half century right here. It's going to be a 4-run, great effort from the fielder, but the ball win the race. And Vijay Prakash Malala is showing 4-run, and Hussain is showing his bat towards his dugout and giving a fly kiss. Whoever he's giving to, make sure you kiss him back. The ball was there to hit Shah Faisal, and a great shot towards the cover for 4-run.
It was full and wide, width on offer, and Hussain has been freeing his arms, made full use of the opportunity and got to his 50. Goes down the wicket this time. Excellent bowling from Silva. Overall, it's been an excellent spell from Silva. This into his second over. 1.4 overs he's bowled and stemmed the flow of runs coming from Hussain's bat despite the last boundary. But scoring has definitely slowed down after the power play. And Silva for the last time in this over. Slower bouncer. Waited well. Hussain pushes it into the onside sweeper for a run. 8 overs gone. 78 for no wicket.
Yes, a very healthy partnership. 78 for no wicket loss after 8 over. The current run rate is 9.8 and required is 8.3. And Hussain and Ghossain both are there, and their name makes the rhyme. But Hussain is on 54 after facing the 30 balls, and Ghossain is on 19 after facing the 18 ball. A very healthy partnership. Another cricket lover came all the way from Dubai, and he also lives in Pakistan, Zameer Ahmed. I welcome him, and we would like to ask him, how do you feel over here, the cricket convention that's going on over here?
Thank you very much. Very good, pleasant evening, and I'm really very happy being here as our MAC is doing a great effort for the betterment of cricket, for the development of cricket, and it's been a good experience ever being here. It's a very pleasant evening, very good cricket. I'm really enjoying.
That's great to know. The people are coming from all over the world to see this cricket convention. I have given this US Open T20 name a cricket convention. And here's the bowling change. Haroon come after bowling a first over, he continue. And 1.1 over he has bowled and given 9 runs to win 98 runs and 71 balls. And this is the first time that D-Sport and maqtv, we are showing all over the world. People in India, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Caribbean, wherever you are, we request all the viewers to share from maqtv Facebook's link to all the people in the world so everybody can watch and enjoy and get the best entertainment right here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Muhammad Afzal Qureshi, the name is enough. The man with the vision has provided us with the great entertainment of cricket. Nice pull. But the fielder is over there because it's after the power play. तो थोड़ा सा हम उर्दू में बात करते हैं ज़मीर अहमद से. तो ज़मीर अहमद, आपको कैसा लग रहा है यहाँ पर? आपने इंग्लिश में तो बताया, लेकिन हमारे क्योंकि बहुत सारे व्यूवर्स जो हैं ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड हिंदी उर्दू भी समझते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा उनके बारे में बात करते हैं इस ओवर के बाद. Here's the third ball. And Hussain looked a little bit tired, Shah Faisal. He's still playing on 56 after facing 32 ball. 80 for 0 after 8.3 over.
Yes, Rana, after the power play, he hasn't been able to hit the big shots. And now his patience, I think, is running out. But now it's Ghossain on strike. Excellent flighted delivery. Giving him a little bit of flight and tempting the batsman. Ghossain went for the big drive off the inside edge. No runs. 81 for no wicket. And 56 for Hussain. 2 fielders in the deep on the onside for Ghossain. Wrapped on the pads. Big shout. And the finger goes up. He was way back in his crease. Excellent bowling. Excellent deception from the leg spinner. And pinned the batsman back on his back foot. Right in front of the stumps. Easy decision for the umpire. And the much needed breakthrough for the YASH Dallas.
Yes, that's what YASH Dallas was looking for. And they got the first wicket. It's not easy after the power play for Michigan. And 81 for 1. First umpire has said, nod down his hair to say yes, and then he raised his finger. So good over from Haroon and a good breakthrough after 81 for 1. Let's talk to Zameer a little bit in Urdu and Hindi. Zameer, जो बहुत सारे लोग हैं पाकिस्तान में, इंडिया में और दुनिया में, वो लोग ये पूछते हैं कि अमेरिका में क्रिकेट होती है या नहीं होती. अब हम लोग पहली बार लाइव कवरेज पूरे वर्ल्ड में दिखा रहे हैं. तो आपको यहाँ पे कैसा लगता है जब आप देखते हैं, और आपके लिहाज से यहाँ क्रिकेट कितना रस से लगेगा और कि इंडिया पाकिस्तान की तरह हो जाएगी या जो दुनिया में हम लोग खेलते हैं?
थैंक यू वेरी मच। अमेरिका जैसे कि क्रिकेट के हवाले से तो इतना फेमस नहीं था कि इतना इतना ज़्यादा इसमें क्रिकेट खेला जाता है, लेकिन जब भी पाकिस्तान में क्रिकेट की बात अमेरिका के हवाले से होती है तो स्पेशली फ्लोरिडा के हवाले से होती है, न्यूयॉर्क के हवाले से होती है, या ह्यूस्टन में जो है जिस तरह वो सखी सर्वर हैं वो भी ऑलरेडी क्रिकेट को फ़रोग दे रहे हैं। और मैं सबसे जो टॉप पे अभी जो बंदे बात करते हैं क्रिकेट के हवाले से वो जानते हैं कि जो मोहम्मद अफजाल कुरैशी हैं उन्होंने उनका एक बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन है पिछले 8-10 सालों से, जिस तरह वो लगे हुए हैं क्रिकेट में, जिस तरह वो अप्रिशिएट करते हैं। और मेरा ख्याल है इतना बड़ा इनाम तो ऑलरेडी यूएस क्रिकेट की हिस्ट्री में यहाँ पे नहीं देखा गया, और बहुत अच्छे लेवल पे लोग याद करते हैं। और आई होप कि अगर इसी तरह ये कंटिन्यूस रहा, जिस तरह हर साल 20-25 टीमें जो हैं वो दुनिया भर से यहाँ पे आती हैं, तो मेरा ख्याल है एक बहुत दिन दूर नहीं कि जब ये इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट का एक बहुत बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म होगा। और आई होप कि इसमें आप सब लोगों की एफर्ट शामिल है, और आप अगर इसी तरह ये कंटिन्यू रहा तो ये बहुत अच्छा देखने में मिलेगा, बहुत बढ़िया होगा आगे।
Yes, let me translate for the English viewers. He's saying if the way the cricket is going right now, the teams are coming from all over the world, especially for US Open. If this is going to keep happening, Mohammad Afzal Qureshi, the man is going in a history book to promote cricket in America. And now I'm going to ask Shah Faisal. He just come from coverage from Pakistan, New Zealand, and a PSL. And he lives in Atlanta. He drove almost 12 hours to come here. And myself, I came from Baltimore, Maryland, but I only took a flight for 2 hours, 40 minutes. But driving 12 hours is a good way to support cricket. So tell us, this is your first time coming over here for the US Open. Where do you see cricket going in America?
It's high time for cricket in America right now. We are on the cusp of getting the ODI status in April with the ICC Cricket League 2, and 6 teams will be contesting for that right, and 4 of them will get the right to play ODI. So this is a wonderful opportunity, and also there's a talk of a big franchise league all on the horizon. And as you've been saying, the contribution of maqtv has been very, very outstanding. This is the 10th edition of this tournament, and you could understand that back in the day it would be so hard and so many difficulties and obstacles have come in the way, but nothing has perturbed maqtv. And this at the start of the over, Roy Silva has been launched downtown, and the fielder has dropped another one. This is the second chance of the innings that went begging, and San profited in both occasions. Roy Silva almost provided the breakthrough for the team, but Hussain was lucky, and his belligerent knock continues.
Yes, Shah Faisal, if they're not going to hold down to these catches, they cannot win the matches. And I guess the luck is with Hussain. A good delivery, appeal from the keeper, but there's no appeal from Roy Silva. Probably going down the leg side. 83 for 1. This match is still alive. Current run rate is 8.9, and equally required run rate is almost 8.82. So to win is 94 more to go. But Hussain is back to the pavilion after making the 20. But the key man over here is Hussain. Swing and a miss. Roy Silva is showing all his experience over here. He knows that Hussain is in the mood to hit the boundaries. He already made 58 on 34 balls, and he's well settled in. And he's not giving him any ball, a loose ball for him to hit a 6 or 4.
Roy Silva got lucky on that one. He provided width. There was no fielder at deep point, which he's moved one now. Brought the third man up in the ring. The point fielder has gone back now. He wants to tighten up on his line and length. Straight into the stumps in the air, but falls into the gap once again. He's been lucky as well, Hussain. As they say, fortune favors the brave. He took his chances and got away with it. And he's moved to 59. This is the important stage of the game. Roy Silva into his third over. Do you know any of other good bowlers in the YASH Dallas side, Rana?
Yes, they have a good bowler. You see Haroon took the wicket of Hussain, but they need to hold them down to their catches if they want to win this match. And good fielding effort. Oh, what a great ball. Kanchan just arriving at the crease, facing the second ball. But a good ball from Roy Silva. And required run rate is going up now, 9.2. And 61 balls and 93 to win.
An absolute pearler from Roy Silva. too good for Kanchan. It's another leg cutter. Guides it down to backward point. Field well set on that occasion. And Silva completes his third over. 84 for 1 after 10 overs at the halfway stage.
Yes, now we're going to analyze on the situation right here in me and Faisal. Faisal, after 10 overs, 84 for 1. And where do you see this match is going to? It's still a 93 runs required on 60 balls.
Although Hussain is still in there, but the Yash Dallas boys, they made a strong comeback after the power play. At the power play stage, MichCA had 64 runs. So after that, in 4 overs, they've only been able to get 20 runs, and they've lost a wicket as well. Roy Silva has bowled an excellent spell, leading from the front, the Yash Dallas captain.
Yes, and match looks even Steven, but as long as Hussain is there, Michigan still has a chance. But Haroon is back to the bowling, and what a great way to hit a 6 right to the boundary, right towards the commentary box. And he's telling us, he's giving us the signal by hitting that 6. He's there, and Michigan has a chance over here. So after 87 run more needs on 59 ball, we also have a next to our commentary box. There's a gentleman named Sagar. He's supporting his own team. And there's another gentleman who's Jeet, who's supporting the Michigan. So they both are fighting over here, battling over here outside the ground, while their team battling inside the ground. A good ball, and Hussain is showing the experience and class now, hitting a 6. He doesn't have to sit on every single ball. And T20 is not all about 6 and 4s like people think. Right, Shah Faisal?
Yes, exactly. And Hussain has showed that. He's picked his balls. He's been lucky, all right, but in between he's kept the good balls, and there's no luck for the bowler in this game, as it was a good delivery but went off the outside edge. The umpire might want to check that one. I think it went over the rope. So a lucky boundary probably for the MichCA boys. And Hussain is on a roll, and also he's getting a fair share of his luck. Haroon would not agree with that.
Yes, and Zamir Ahmed is still here in the commentary box, but match is going so excited right now, and we try to bring him after this over. Oh, so close to the wicket, swing and a miss, but the luck is in the favor of Hussain. It's still a 85 run to wins on 57 ball. Last ball of the over. 3 more balls left of the over. What a good shot. Oh, that's an out. From a commentary box, seems like the ball gonna go over the fence, but the fielder is there, and another breakthrough to Yash Dallas, the dangerous man. Hussain is gone after making 67 run, 92 for 2 after 10.4 overs.
Ali in the deep, he got the catch, much needed one, as they've already missed 2 chances, but Ali got a good one under pressure. Hussain, after playing a fantastic knock, he's tried his luck one too many times. This time he got held in the deep, and the breakthrough from Haroon, who's been bowling an excellent spell together with his captain Roy Silva. And MichCA boys have lost 2 wickets, and Yash Dallas is well and truly back in the game.
Yes, both wicket has taken from Haroon, and now look like Yash Dallas are having a small meeting in between the ground right now, and Ali held to the good catch, and he knows how important that catch is for Yash Dallas. Zamir Ahmed, we come back to you now. Where do you see this match is going? And 92 for 2 is still 85 runs needed in 55 balls.
Yeah, no doubt it's a very good situation for the team. Yash Dallas.
Some problem with the mic with the Zamir. 92 to 2. But let me take the mic to my co-commentator Shah Faisal, and we're going to fix that mic for Zamir.
92 for 2. It's building up as a very, very exciting contest. Haroon now to Kanchan. Harun has shown that he's got good skills, good control. Right arm leg spin is not an easy art, but he's bowled a wonderful spell, and he's brought his team back in the game. That's 11 overs gone, 92 for 2. Kanchan, after 4 deliveries, still yet to score. And the worst thing that can happen for MichCA is they've got both the batsmen who are without a score at the moment, starting afresh. In the last 9 overs, it's never going to be an easy thing to start off your innings, chasing a total of 9 runs an over for the remaining 9 overs.
Yes, a great point, Shah Faisal. It's both new batsmen, and I've been saying that since day one yesterday. It's not that easy under the lights for the new batsmen to coming in and hit the boundaries, but it's 85 still required in 54 ball. And yes, back to Zamir.
Yes, it's a very good situation. As you were saying, that these are the new batsmen, and I think it's a great challenge for them to keep the scoreboard ticking. And I think it's achievable, and it's a very good time to move on.
And Saf is coming back, the fast bowler from YASH Dallas, to ball the 12th over. Seemed like right now when Hussain was batting, Michigan gonna get to the score very easily, but after the falls of Hussain, it's 92 for 2 for Michigan. Here come Bukre, is the new batsman, and Saf is ready to bowl to him. Swing and a miss. I think where the players are making mistake, Shah Faisal, they coming in, they should notch down 1 or 2 balls towards offside, leg side. Get your eyes right, because if your eyes get right, then you can hit the big shots. But since first ball, if you're going to try to hit the big shot, it's not going to be that easy.
Another good delivery. You're right, Rana. But the thing is, at the beginning of your innings, you got to take your time, watch a couple of deliveries, make sure you get used to the pace of the wicket, get your eye in before you can go for the big shots. Saf once again outside the off stump. Dot balls are building, and pressure is building with that as well. With the MichCA boys, MichCA 11, they're still on 92, and have to give credit to Silva, whose rung exchange is quite good. He's held himself back for the 1 over and brought Saf in.
Yes, 3 dot balls, same spot, same delivery, length delivery. Oh, 4th. Yesterday, Samuel Badri has did the beaver trick, 4 ball, 4 wickets. And, because the 4 dot ball, it reminds me of Samuel Badri. And US All-Star has won all their 3 matches, and they qualify for the quarterfinal. Somerset Cavalier has won the first match and lost the second match. They have won both matches. Actually, Pakistan first has lost the 1 match and won the 1 match. We are going close to quarterfinal, but great over from Saf so far. There's a wide ball. Saf tried to do the same thing, put the ball in the same spot. He knows Bukre is trying to swing his bat to get all these 4s and 6s. But right now, I think for the key will be both these players to stay on the wicket and try to get their eyes set so they can get this score. 84 is still required on 50 balls.
Target is getting steeper and steeper. And Saf has got 2 fielders on the offside on the boundary, and now he's moved the 3rd man back to the boundary as well. That's the line he's been bowling, and he's done well this over, keeping the batsman quiet. Once again, a length delivery, swing and a miss. Bokre has come onto the crease. He has no clue yet. 5 deliveries he's played without troubling the scorer and building the pressure. Kanchan went down the wicket, talked to his partner. They could ill afford to have that many dot balls as the target. 49 balls remaining. 1 more of this over. This time he got it away, but field is well set. Sweeper's back there. He's looking for the second, which is not there. But Saf holds on to his nerves on the final ball. Just the one of the last delivery. 94 for 2. MichCA 11. Only 8 overs to go. And the run rate is above 10 runs an over, which is not going to be easy.
Yes, now it does look like a tough situation for MichCA. When Hussain was batting, seemed like MichCA was cruising at a 1 point, but 83 runs to win on 48 balls. After 12 over, the required rate is bumping up to 10.4 and just current rate is under 8, 7.8. But excellent over from Saf, 5-dot ball, and then the last ball ruined the maiden over by taking the single. And Bukre and Kanchan has a big job on their shoulder now.
He's having used up those deliveries now. They want to step on the gas a little bit as Haroon continues. He's into his last over. He's got 2 for 19. Bowled an excellent spell. Kanchan has got him through the offside field. Just a single. And the grip of Yash Dallas boys tightening with the minute. And tightening the screws on the MichCA 11 boys. This time it's Kanchan on strike. Goes for the big one, but hits him on the pad. They run a leg by. I don't think Yash Dallas will mind singles. It's a rash throw. Nobody backing up at the bowling end, but no damage done. 96 for 2. This tournament is hotting up now. It's a beautiful evening here in Fort Lauderdale. Just about perfect conditions and some exciting cricket. It's another flighted delivery from Haroon. He's bowled a top spell here. Just 20 runs of his 3.3 overs. And he got 2 wickets as well. Came on, stemmed the flow of runs from the bat of Hussain and sent him to the pavilion as well. Kanchan and Bukre trying their best, but they can only manage a few singles here and there. Not good enough for their team. And the pressure's building. Something's going to give here. Haroon's got 2 balls left in his spell. 92 for 2, MichCA.
White ball is 98 for 2 now. And 79 run more required on 44 balls. It's not going to be easy for MichCA now because under the lights. But good comeback from Yash Dallas after Hussain and Ghossain did a good partnership in the opening partnership. Sweep to the leg side. Just for 1 run. Michigan on 99 for 2. Last ball of the over from Haroon. And what a good ball. Ball kept it low. अभी हम अपने जो व्यूअर्स इंडिया और पाकिस्तान में या जो लोग हिंदी समझते हैं दुनिया में देख रहे हैं उनके लिए पूछते हैं ज़मीर से कि ज़मीर इस टाइम आप मैच की सिचुएशन कहाँ देखते हैं?
अभी मैं समझता हूँ कि मिशिगन के लिए मैच जो है वो काफ़ी टाइट होता जा रहा है क्योंकि जो नए बैट्समैन थे उन पे काफ़ी बोझ पड़ा और उन पे अभी तक कोई भी ऐसा बैट्समैन नहीं है कि जो बिल्कुल दिखाई दे रहा हो कि वो मैच को निकाल पाएगा और दूसरी टीम की तरफ से बॉलिंग भी जो है वो अच्छी की जा रही है। अब मैच मज़ीद डिफ़िकल्ट होता जाएगा। अभी इन दोनों प्लेयर्स में से किसी को रिस्क लेना चाहिए और अच्छे शॉट खेलने चाहिए और तभी मैच जो है वो कुछ बनता दिखाई दे सकेगा।
Yes, Samir, you're right. Michigan have dug themselves in a hole. But to be fair, other than Hussein's innings, they didn't have that depth. They didn't show any of this quality to take on the backup bowling, which Roy Silva brought on after the power play. The Michigan boys had no answer for that. Saf is continuing with his wide outside the off-stump line. He's got the field all set for that. It's good bowling. His line and length is the same, but he's varying his pace, not letting the batsman to time the ball. And 99 for 2. It's be interesting. The batsman's got to Saf, next ball. That brings up the 100 for the Michigan boys. And Kanchan, as I said, despite his best efforts, both of these batsmen could not manage more than a few singles here and there. The equation is getting tougher. 77 of 40. And Silva took control in the field. He's moving his fielders around. Excellent work from the US international.
100 comes up for Michigan. Card towards the third man, but the fielder is there after one bounce. A great throw right to the wicketkeeper. One on one for two. Required run race is going up 11.7. Shah Faisal. It seemed like, they're making it tough for themselves. They need to hit a couple of boundaries. One of them has to take the responsibility and, take the Michigan team to go through the score. Cut towards third man, and they're not pushing for the second run as well.
Went straight to the fielder, third man, as I've been saying. Despite their best efforts, Bokre and Kanchan have only managed a few singles here and there, and Saf has got a good field set, and Roy Silva has helped him with a perfectly set field, and he's executed his plans very good. And in a result, his team is right on top. And as I was saying, despite Hussein's efforts, the Michigan boys have shown a little bit lack of class compared to the YASH Dallas. Saf on that occasion gives a freebie and extra runs. 2 wide for the umpire and easy call. 103 for 2, MichCA 11.
Yes, Shah Faisal, 74 run more required. Nice shot, but fielder is there. And yes, I see the difference in the body language of YASH Dallas. They look more confident now. And Bukre is there on 5 facing the 12 ball. And Kanchan is there, just made only 3 runs out of the 9 ball. This is not a T20 batting. At least you need to run a ball to make it up. But they need some boundaries over here because required run rate will go way over 12 runs, and it will be very tough for them under the light to chase their target. 105 for 2 after 14 overs. So now, Faisal, next 6 over, where do you see this match is going to be?
I see this game going only one way from here, Rana. Dallas have tightened the screws now, and clearly the boys from Michigan, Bokre and Kanchan, they're not up to the task yet. I mean, it's an easy game sitting in the commentary box here. Rana, we can suggest what could be done and what could not be done. But out there in the middle, they got an opposing team to battle against. And I have to say that the YASH Dallas tactics have been very good. The captaincy and the bowling changes and the execution of plans have been quite good from Dallas. That's why they always say there is no substitute for experience. And despite the early onslaught, YASH Silva took control of the situation. Not only he bowled an excellent spell himself, but he used his resources and put Dallas, Michigan under a lot of pressure. This one goes to the outfield, nicely fielded. 2 runs to the batsman, but singles and doubles are not good enough, Rana.
Yes, Shah Faisal, they have to target one of the bowler, and I think probably this is the time now. Appeal from the umpire, appeal from the bowler, umpire raises his finger, show the batsman to go to the pavilion. After 107, 3 wicket has gone, and 70 run looking impossible from 34 balls. And Gatupalli has taken the wicket of Kanchan. A nice straight delivery for LBW. He looked plump.
Easy decision once again. He yoked him and put Kanchan out of his misery. Could only muster 6 runs of 12 balls. And a knock that has left his side in huge trouble. but not all down to his fault. The bowling has been good, the fielding's been good, and the latest one was a straight Yorker. Easy decision for the umpire, as MichCA is 107 for 3.
Yash 14.2, 107 for 3. Yash Dallas are doing an excellent bowling and fielding as of right now. Prabhakar is the new batsman facing Gatapalli, who just removed Kanchan, scoring a 6 run. The required run rate is way above 12.3, and the current rate is 7.5. And Prabhakar is wearing a grey pad. We've seen Khan was wearing a white pad, and bowled right there, right now. He showed the pavilion to Prabhakar, stuck.
Another excellent delivery now. Gatapalli is on a hat-trick. Another flighted delivery, drifted into the right-hander, went underneath his bat with a big bat swing. He went for the big booming shot, but it went under his bat, and a breakthrough. And Gatapalli is on a hat-trick. We've already have a hat-trick in this tournament. That was Samuel Badri yesterday. He took 4 of 4, and Gatapalli has a chance to join the illustrious company of Samuel Badri. 107 for 4, MichCA.
Yes, Shavasal, great point. Samuel Badri did the beaver trick yesterday. He took the 4 wickets in 4 ball, and the hat trick was made and written in the history book. And Samuel Badri has made his debut over here in 2012. When I was having a breakfast with him, he said this is the best cricket ground that he made a debut, and second, 4 balls, 4 wicket. Now all the eyes on Gatapalli. That is he going to take that hat trick and register in the cricket book history for the second hat trick. He's setting up the field. Captain has bring the slip in, and all the pressure on V Patel. Pokri on the other end only can watch the last 2 batsmen going back to the pavilion, and especially Prabhakar is without scoring on duck. Got stuck on this. Here you go. Hat-trick ball. Oh, full toss. V Patel notched down to the left side, leg side, just for 1 run. I think he could have done better than that, Gatapalli, Shah Faisal.
He went for the same ball once again. Tried for the full drift-in delivery. This time it was too full. And the batsman was able to nudge him to the onside. But still an excellent over. And he's still going. Bokre is trying his best. But the score and the MichCA 11 total has stuck. He's not going anywhere. 15 over. Almost completed. Just 1 delivery to go. And the target of 176 looks a bit too far now. It's another big heave, but not much coming out of that. Just single. 15 gone, 110 for 4.
Yes, 15 over gone, 110 for 4. This looked like impossible for Michigan to score 67 runs required on 30 ball. And the current required run rate is way above their lead, 13.4. And current run rate is only 37.3. Good over from Gatapalli, removing the 2 batsmen. And he bowled 2 over and got 2 wickets for 20 runs. Vijay Prakash Malala and umpire, one of the best umpire in USA. He's been covering everywhere in USA, and he's also an umpire of CPL as well. V Patel to face Saf. And Saf has been an excellent. He hasn't taken the wicket. But you see, last over that he bowled, it was a 5-dot ball. So sometimes you don't take up the wicket. But you, from one end, don't give any score. It's still good for the team. Move to the right side. And that's the risk that they need to take more. And it's a 4-run, the welcome boundary for Michigan and MichCA.
V Patel breaks the shackles Saf's been bowling that outside the off-stump line. He just maneuvered a little bit, walked right in front of the stumps, created his own length, and whipped it through the onside. A boundary for Patel, and the MichCA boys need plenty more of these big hits. 28 deliveries to go, 63 runs needed. And you're talking about Saf. It's a team game. Saf was given a plan, and he's executed his plans very good. He's given his captain the 4 overs that he was looking for from him without too many runs, and he'll be very pleased with his day's work. He's got only 4 balls left today. Patel is swinging and missing once again. He has no other options, but Saf is sticking to his guns. Excellent delivery once again.
Yes, Shah Faisal, Patel is trying his best, but it's not that easy under the lights. And still 63 run required on 27 balls. Somebody needs to play a cameo over here and show us some great entertainment of 6 and 4s. Required rate is building up to 14. Move down towards, try to play the same shot. Move down towards the leg side and got out. Umpire has raised his finger. Vijay Prakash Malala, the experienced umpire, after 15.3 overs, MichCA is losing another wicket. 114 for 5.
That's a just reward for some excellent bowling from Saf. Vijay Patel tried to repeat the dose from earlier in the over. But once again, Saf bowled an excellent delivery, got the edge, easy take for the wicketkeeper. And the Michigan boys sink further and further. Now 5 wickets down. Just 26 balls remaining in this game. And 63 runs seems a long way away for the MichCA boys. Excellent performance from YASH Dallas. All-round skills. And as I was saying, this tournament is heating up now with the knockout stages. The picture getting clear with all the teams qualifying from different groups. We'll have the quarterfinal lineup ready by tomorrow. And that promises to be some very exciting games and some big stars. Even the biggest stars in the game on show here.
Yes, you're right. Big game, big names are playing in US T20 Open. A good ball, but equally played well. But the fielder is not there. There's a 4-run.
For once, Saf erred in his line and his length. He has all the field set on the offside. That was straighter. Given the chance for the newcomer Singh to work it onto the onside. An easy boundary. But it looks like too little, too late for the MichCA boys.
Shah Faisal, I have to disagree you on that. They still have a chance because T. Singh just arrived. And T. Singh is the great hitter of the ball. And he welcomed the boundary. Just first ball, he hit a boundary. Yes, 59 runs on 25 balls is tough. But nothing is impossible. And we can't make decision until the last ball. But maybe you're right or maybe I'm wrong. Very good bowling. Saf is showing all his class over here and experience. He knows the T. Singh intentions were to send him downtown to Miami, but it's a dot ball. And after 16 overs, 118 for 5, 59 required on 24 balls. Somebody has to hit a couple of sixes over here, Shah Faisal. But looking at the scoreboard, you are right. It's a tough job. But we want to have a nail-biter, and people all around the world are watching us, especially the first time we're going India, Pakistan, through DR Sport and a maqtv. We appreciate our cameraman, Rashid and Tehseen Ahmed, sitting from yesterday and doing the great camera work, and Sufyan Ahmed, the cameraman in charge, the media in charge. He's been showing us the great view from drone.
Karipali. You're right, Rana. It's been a tremendous team effort. I've been watching the broadcast since yesterday, and you and Vinod and all the production team have pulled in 2 huge shifts already, and it's still going. Pat on the back for everybody involved. It's been a wonderful job done, and a much-needed media coverage and hype for the U.S. cricket. It's the amount of cricket played here deserves that kind of coverage and that kind of audiences, and it can only get better from here. But I'm afraid it's not getting any better for the MichCA boys. As we were talking about T. Singh, he's renowned big hitter. But the equation is such that now they need runs from both ends. Both the batsmen have to strike big. Otherwise, it'll be very difficult. And to be fair, Pokre has struggled. He's only got 7 of 14 balls. And once again, fails to make contact. Slide overthrow there. Allows him to rotate the strike. But as I said, at this stage, YASH Dallas doesn't mind it's a run or two here and there. So they're in complete control. And they need to win big here because run rates do have importance in this competition.
Umpires waving at the spectator. Spectator needs to move from the side screen. Look at the umpire, please. Somebody can tell the spectators. Some spectator has came along now, and they are enjoying. There's a lot of music going on, a party like a Caribbean style. Over chairman Mac Qureshi is there, busy as always on his phone. Sufyan Ahmad is over there, and good bowling from Gatap Ali. So umpire has showed all the spectators they need to calm down. We have a game going on, but I'm glad that people are coming and enjoying the cricket, especially the best entertainment of cricket is provided by maqtv. Toss it up, but Bokre couldn't do anything better than just nodding down for the single. Now Shah Faisal is looking impossible. 54 runs on 19 ball. Your experience has won the battle. And I was still hoping for Michigan to at least show us the good hit. But here's the good hit. And here's the 6. So I still have a hope. And umpire got to do the exercise and show us that's a 6 run. And now 48 runs to win after 17 overs, 129 for 5.
Clean connection from T. Singh. Where's he been hiding? He needed to have come out earlier and got the target closer. But as I said, it seems too little too late. But still plenty of entertainment for the crowd that have come up. And T. Singh is making sure that everybody is entertained right till the end. But as far as the game goes, 18 of 48 of 18. Everything's not lost, but it very rarely happens in cricket. And we got still one more game to go. So the entertainment, as I said, is never going to stop tonight. One more exciting game coming up after this one. And both the teams have arrived at the field. They're warming up. We got a bowling change. The youngster, the 15-year-old, is back into the attack. Once again, it's a good tactic from Roy Silva. He wants to give the youngster the opportunity and the confidence, having almost have the game in the bag. Or has he? That's an outside edge. 4 runs. Lucky boundary for Bokre. And finally, he's broken the string of singles. And he has a boundary. Although it was a lucky one, he moves to 14 of 18 balls.
हाँ पता है लेकिन कोई बात नहीं सही है मैं खाली बता रहा हूँ आपको Another good shot. And there's a 4-run. Another 4-run. T. Singh is keeping the hope for Michigan. 138 for 5. Vijay Prakash Malia is set his 4-run. He got to do the exercise. It's still a game alive for Michigan. But just Dallas Live on top. 39 runs to win on 14 balls. He tried to make a room, and again, there's another 4-run, back-to-back 4. Like I said before to Shah Faisal, T. Singh has arrived on the crease, and it's still a Michigan has a hope. It's look like a little bit tough right now. 35 to win on 13 balls, but anything has happened from in cricket. And Wally Samagari, the 15-year-old, telling the captain to set his field the way he wanted it, but both boundaries will boost up the confidence of Michigan player. We have a gentleman over here, Jeet. He's been sitting with us, and Jeet is watching the game. He looks stressed now, but Jeet, you never know what's going to happen in cricket until the last ball.
Swing and a miss. That's good delivery from the youngster. Finishes over well. He's been expensive, 29 of his 2. But as you said, T. Singh has brought some entertainment. He scored 19 of 8 balls, giving just a glimmer of hope to the MichCA boys. 12 balls remaining in this game, 35 runs. I still think it's an uphill task, but funny things have happened in cricket. But Bokre needs to pull up his act together as well. He needs to support T. Singh for MichCA to get anywhere close to that target of 176.
Royce Silva is guiding the troops over here, and he bring himself to the attack. He know this over going to be very crucial for this match. If Michigan make at least 15 to 20 runs, then they will have a chance in the last over. If they make less than 10 or 12 runs, they won't have a chance because the tax looks too big right now. 35 runs to win for 12 balls. And you can see the teams are getting ready, warming up for the 4th match going to come after 30 minutes probably. Entertainment all night. Roy Silva is checking his field one more time. And there's a Mac Qureshi, Muhammad Afzal Qureshi, and Amin Marketia downstairs keeping an eye on the game. Mac is stretching. He's tired, man, and he's yawning. But Mac Qureshi has done an excellent job to bring this cricket convention. And we've been working day and night. And umpire is telling Muhammad Afzal Qureshi and other gentlemen to don't block the side screen. And I think he's telling there's a light is flashing right now. Downstairs they are getting ready for the Saturday concert. But umpire is telling them they need to cut the light. This is not good for the player, especially for the batsman facing from this end. Roy Silva wearing a shirt, number 100. Bukre is on a strike on 15. He hasn't shown us any class yet. He's still struggling, 15 on 19 balls. And T. Singh is doing a little cameo and keeping a hope alive for Michigan. And there's a big screen right there, Shah Faisal, behind Roy Silva, where our chairman Muhammad Afzal Qureshi is standing with Amin Marketia. And we can see Vinod Mamchan over there. And Sufyan is over there. All the teams are there. This is the screen is going to be for Saturday. We have a concert going to be here, live concert, US concert. And we're still fixing the technical difficulties here. That's why they held up. And T. Singh is ready. This is the first ball. 35 required on 12 balls. Here you go. T. Singh has sent the ball towards the stage, but it's only 2 runs has taken. And he probably wanted more than 2 runs over here, but the fielder did an excellent fielding. There is still a held up. T. Singh is complaining to the umpire about the lights. and they are trying to fix the light. Roy Silva is ready. Roy Silva won a ball. Chance of a catch, but drop. Still 2 runs has taken. T. Singh is doing his best to take MichCA to get some score. Bukure is trying his best. He's trying to make up the dot balls that he faced before. 19 of 21 balls. Coming down the track, pushing for 2, but T. Singh told him, I got this. Let me bat now.
"30 of 9 deliveries. Still got the stage has been set for the concert on Saturday. Caused a little discrepancy or difficulty for the batsman. But the game carries on. And Silva tries a slower one. Slog sweep. And just clears the fielder. Had just enough legs. And a much needed 6. And MichCA are keeping the interest alive in this game. And T. Singh moves to 25 of just 9 balls.
A good effort from Haroon, but he tried his best, and I think the timing of the jump was the key over there. Wide, we have to wait for the umpire signal. Umpire says not wide. Must have brushed something on the way, but we have to see replay. I don't think it's brushed anything. It's a bad call from the umpire. Maybe they are tied as well. 153 for 5 and 24 more required. A good shot towards the umpire, but just for 1 run. He's running for the 2nd run, but T. Singh said, it's okay, I got it in the last over because I have to hit at least 4-6 to get us over the line. That's a difficult task. Shah Faisal, 23 to win, 6 ball. Have you seen that kind of score before and team batting achievement?
Oh yeah, the famous T20 World Cup, you remember that? West Indies needed 24 in the last over, and Carlos Brathwaite hit 4 sixes of Ben Stokes. 4 out of 4, and that was the one. Did you just notice Rana on the last ball? That ball ricocheted off the stumps and took the bail with it, but Roy Silva quickly, whilst the ball was in the field, put the bail back. So if in case they were trying for the 2nd runs, he don't have to take the stump out of the ground because he had the bail on the stumps. Good thinking.
Yes, very well judged, Shah Faisal. Your eyes are open. You just arrived from Atlanta. And then I think this energy drink that you keep drinking, this is your 6th drink you're drinking since you arrived, is keeping you awake. And I missed it with my 34-year-old eyes. But I'm glad that you are here in the commentary box with me to keep an eye on everything. I'm keeping an eye if this T. Singh can be Carlos Brathwaite for MichCA and do this thing. A spinner is coming. First ball, dot ball. That's why it looked like a tough task now. Farooq bring himself to ball. He has given, after 2.1, 18-over run. He seems like a very experienced cricketer, and he knows how to handle the situation. That's 2 dot ball. Shah Faisal, 23 to win on 4 balls. Impossible look like, but still 4 sixes. Let's see if T. Singh can hit a couple of 6s and makes us entertain. Rudy is given up on MichCA as well. Over scorer. Samuti is there for all day long. And all 3 of scorers. And Bolt is gone. This is why I was telling you, Farooq is very experienced bowler. He has came to bowl the last over. Usually we don't see spinner bowling the last over, but he has the confidence. He told the captain, I got this.
Yeah, he's fired all three deliveries full to the batsman, Yorker length, and T. Singh missed the last one and cannon into the stumps. T. Singh could be proud of his efforts though. He kept the interest alive, which halfway through the innings seemed quite impossible, but he took the game to the last over. Excellent innings from him. And a good game of cricket is coming to an end. Both the teams have shown good skills and good entertainment for the people who've come around. Only 3 balls left now and 23. Mathematically, that's impossible unless Farouk can bowl a couple of free hits to the MichCA boys, which is no chance. And he's got him another one. Flighty delivery, turning. The batsman was swinging off the outside edge, and an excellent catch by the wicketkeeper. So the wickets are tumbling, but it's all academic right now as YASH Dallas has completed this victory. They would still want to concede no more runs on the last couple of balls because, as I said, the run rates could come into play at the later stages of the competition.
For 154 for 7. Farouk, a ball in excellent over. 2 wicket has taken. 23 win to 2 balls. 155 for 7. Impossible. Last ball of the inning. Pokre, swing and a miss. It's all over for Michigan. But great match we witnessed over here. 155 for 7 and 20 over gone. Our Muhammad was the new batsman, make only 1 run. Pokre make 20 runs, got not out on 23 balls. 176 was the target, but they came 22 shorts. Both teams are shaking hand. This shows the sportsman spirit and very well played for both teams, but at the end somebody has to win, and congratulations to YASH Dallas. Here's the scorecard. Hussain made 67-41, a good inning, and Ghussain 20 for 21. Kanchan got leg before. Ghattab Ali knocked him out for 6 for 12. Bukre got not out 20 for 23, and Prabhakar got bowled on the first ball. V. Patel makes 6 of 6. T. Singh, bowled by Farouk. He did the little cameo, 26 for 14. And Ahmed came and got caught from Farouk to Jay Kumar. R. Muhammad not out just for 1. And Dhanyaki didn't get it too bad. 9 extras, 20 over. Bowling from YASH Dallas, Saf, 4 overs, 25 runs for 1 wicket. Wilson Agari, the young 15-year-old, bowled 2 over, 29 for none. Farouk did the last over, an excellent bowling, 3 over, 19 for 2 wicket. Gati Pali, 3 over, 31. Roy Silva, 4 for 26, didn't take the wicket but kept the pressure on Michigan. Haroon, 4 overs for 23.
Well, we're live here at the presentation ceremony, match number 3 on day 2 here at the 2018 US Open, the 10th edition. And YASH Dallas running away with a 21-run victory over Michigan CA. Joining us at the presentation ceremony, the vice chairman, the chairman of cricket operations at Cricket Council USA, Sofian Kamar, and he's going to make the presentation. Leading the way for YASH Dallas in their wonderful first innings of 175 was Sushant, and Sushant is here, Modani, and he scored 69 not out. Sofian will now present him with the Man of the Match award. Well, Modani, if you can just come across and let me have a quick word with you. And a big victory, I think, at one point in time. You all were under the gun early on.
Yeah, after losing the first game, we wanted to win this with a margin to make the run rate. The first half, first 10 overs, we were not good in the bowling department, but we made a strong comeback, and that made us true to this game. So over and all, we had the momentum now, so we'll look to capitalize on it.
When Hussain was going guns, I think at one point in time, you all were probably a bit worried.
Yeah, sure. But the variation done by our bowlers like Roy and Adnan were brilliant. I mean, they were terrific in getting the slower ones and the change of pace. That did him, actually.
Well, we wish you all the best moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's it from us down here at the match number 4 on day 2 coming up.